Hey guys, and welcome back to the garden. Today's video is going to be so much fun. I am getting ready to leave to Fairchild Orchids Festival. A friend is picking me up. We're going to go on a little adventure. I hope you guys love this video. I always like making videos like this. We're getting ready to go, so I'll see you at Fairchild. All right, so I am inside Fairchild. The show starts now at 9:30. It's a little bit before 9:30. It's about 9:15. And I've got my buddy back there, which is coming in. And we're gonna have a good time. Today at Fairchild, it's gonna be lots of fun.
Ukulele, singer, it's hopefully gonna be a very beautiful day for us all. So thank you guys for coming to Fairchild. Once I get that call, we'll let you in, okay? Thank you for your patience, and we're gonna have a great day, okay?
Here.
We are ready. Are you ready?
I didn't know you were filming me. I'm mesmerized by the views. I am ready.
So this is Fairchild. Oh my gosh. Why are you holding it backwards?
Because I was filming myself.
Oh.
I was talking.
Oh. That's funny. So you're holding it like this.
Oh, see.
You're holding it like this.
Yes. Say hi. And this is OC, who came with me last year on my very first video.
That was me, that was me.
That was, she was the originator, the OG. OC.
Hey guys, we have entered Fairchild, and look who's with me. We're gonna shop. We're gonna give you guys a tour of this awesome place. But before we do that, it is freezing. So we're gonna go get some hot chocolate.
Yes.
Let's go. Here we are, the orchid vendors, and this is Smiley. Oh no, this is Ritter's. There he is, Mr. Chris.
Hey, Vanda! Good morning.
Chris, why is it so cold?
I don't know, but it means freezing.
It is
In the
freezing.
morning was freezing.
So what do you have here, Chris? You've got cork, supplies. See, this is what I was telling you guys. This is those
I got you
fertilizers and all his stuff. So what in the world? It is so cold.
Really cold in the morning. It was around 55.
All right, so right here is Smiley. And I think I might find some hot chocolate around here because nobody has. So I'm gonna focus on Smiley because it's one of the, there she is. There's my friend Smiley. How are you, my friend? So are you proud of me that all my orchids are doing so good?
All right.
Are you cold? I'm so
Very
cold.
cold. Didn't expecting this. Yeah, you look so nice.
Oh.
Yes.
So Smiley, tell me, what did you bring?
Wow.
Oh, I don't have this one. Which is this one?
This one Dendrobium purpureum alpha.
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And that's just the buds right there, right? It hasn't opened. Oh my goodness, you guys, my little pom-poms. Oh, I love this. I love this. I don't have this one, right? Look at this one. But you guys, how cute are these little white pom-poms? My little pom-poms in my garden are doing so good. And look how it opens. Beautiful. Wow. That's beautiful, Smiley.
We have chrysotoxum. It was so windy yesterday. Everything got knocked.
Yeah, yesterday was super windy. Let me walk really quick so I can chat. So you guys, lots of little pom-poms with Smiley. Were you busy yesterday? Super busy, I see. Yesterday was Saturday. I made it here on a Sunday and she is almost wiped out, but she still has lots of stuff. Look how cutie. Feels like I'm looking in my garden.
Okay.
And she's got
I need to
some
get some cilantros off of you
Zygos.
one day. Because a couple
Lots of
customers want some
Zygos, you
cilantros.
guys, still in stock. Miltoniopsis.
Yeah. Oh, don't have no big ones. They want. Yeah, no, they want the big ones.
Some of these are cast. You know, sometimes coming on a Sunday, everything's a little bare.
And the price.
Look at that. She's got the Dendrobium Amethysta Blossom, which is growing also in my garden.
Okay. Yeah, because I got to pick up a couple for.
So this is Smiley, you guys.
You know, I said I told
Come and check her out.
You know,
Or visit her website. Look at these, how cool. This is the Dendrobium Spectable.
Yeah. They're my regular customers.
So we're gonna keep walking and check out the other vendors. But Smiley's right here, right next to this beautiful pond.
How you do? Good, huh?
Sweet sense.
And this is a Dendrobium Smiley right here. This is what I would see. You see how I thought the black in the middle?
Oh, that's a dark green, the jade color,
Wow.
the jade green color.
Did you have any of these in flower yesterday?
Oh yeah, I saw those too.
You see, I feel like coming on a Sunday,
And
she sells everything that's in bloom. But look how pretty.
You will
I
see
love
my
this.
display at the display over there with the big giant one.
Oh, okay. So at the display, I'm gonna go look at it. Look at how
Right.
beautiful this flower is.
Right.
So this is a Dendrobium Smiley in what? In green?
We got two different kinds. It's alba form with white and green. There's a pink form.
That's a pink form.
Right.
Let me see the name. I think I have this one. No, you know what? I don't have this one.
I don't have this one,
No.
but you have the one that's a purpurium pink. Oh, you see the rainbow so much.
Yeah,
Smiley
the
one.
wind.
And then that's
Oh my
right.
god, so pretty. I'm telling you guys, getting anything from Smiley, first of all, you're getting like an amazing healthy orchid for sure. And they're just beautiful and rare and just amazing. And I have them in my garden. And if I can grow them, you can grow them. Right, Smiley?
Trichocentrum stacia.
Yeah, those are awesome. Trichocentrum.
And this one here, the roots grabbing, yes.
Yeah. I have a few of these also in my garden. I love this one.
Yeah, that one is Lycas red jewel.
Yeah,
Got that
Lycas red
little
jewel.
flame.
Look at how artistic you get, Smiley. So lots in bloom yesterday that sold, but you guys still have lots of smaller orchids available. So like I said,
This one, that's what I get so much. I'm so proud of this guy.
you're proud of this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Lovia. That's Dimorphorus Lovia. Yes.
Dimorphorus lowii. Wow, look at that. Smiley, she'll be here till 4. So she'll be here till 4, or you can also order on her website, smileyorchids.com. And this is Smiley, the best. Look at how, I can't get over how pretty this is, Smiley. This is so pretty.
This
Look at this side.
sure.
Ay, ay, ay. Look at how pretty. All right. And then we've
That's
arrived.
in the house, like it's a dosage rock. So
To
it's
my-
like with the same as the
One of my favorite vendors, Cruel Smith. But of course, getting here on a Sunday and everything is gone. This is all they have left.
maybe a little
Can you
more,
believe
but
it?
not much.
This is
We
it.
grow them with our cattleyas, so they don't need sunlight.
Yesterday
Actually,
was
we can
busy,
style
you
this to grow
guys.
A little darker than that, but
And
we grow
Nelson
them
likes
blind,
his
just cattleyas.
And look at the color.
bearded
And the
fellas.
little guys.
Cranberry and yellow.
Oh my
Those are
gosh.
the about weekly, aren't they?
So
With the, they're in the
cute.
Vanda.
They probably get watered fertilized twice a week. I don't think they
So,
need
so
it.
cute.
But,
Let me show you
they
guys
get
the
watered
top
every
Really
day, so
diluted.
it's like a real diluted.
Right, so that would be
solution.
inside pretty much the.
Path Lady
Not
Maribel
much sun at
Cristal.
Inside,
Ooh.
it won't bloom for you.
Yeah.
So this
Yeah.
is,
They're
Mine
high.
on full sun.
Yeah. Those
Oh,
are
this?
Blooms a lot.
no, you're
The
reconciled.
the lowest you want to give it is like 50 to 60% light, up to full sun, because they don't like
What are
a little
these?
I acclimated mine little by little, and I put it on my mango tree, and the leaves got crimson color.
Yeah.
And now it has like 6 spikes.
Yeah. I like it when you put it in a brighter sun because, like you said, the leaves turn almost perfect.
This is the adorbs, right? What they call the adorbs, or is this?
It's Christasiana. I can't ever pronounce that.
Okay,
properly.
because yeah, it's similar. No, the adorbs is a moats. Vanda
is
moats
cute.
adorbs. It looks
This
identical.
is
Oh, they use that in a lot of those miniature pink crosses. They use
So that's
that in
probably
those.
what it is. The species is used for.
how
Yeah,
cute these
probably.
are. Now that you got the explanation from Nelson. This is so cute.
Yeah,
This
that one
is
dude's
cute.
well in the window.
That's a tiny little Vanda, you guys. Look at that. Look at all those pretty pink flowers. And they're good price, 35, 45. Super nice. So this is Cool Smith, you guys. And then these are other vendors over here. Dan and Margie. Good stuff.
And then shop. I haven't shopped. That's the first thing I put aside. And I think it's.
I know you're busy.
I'm
Saturdays.
glad I
wish you
came.
could have came.
Yeah, that's my. I closed yesterday salon at 7:30 at night. I'm 8 o'clock in my OLA. Sorry, guys.
Look at this is Bamboo and Orchid Garden.
Oh my God, it's gorgeous.
That is
It's really
gorgeous.
good.
This is like my sim, and it's a double. How much is this one?
$250.
Wow, it is gorgeous.
It's an award-winning orchid.
Yeah, I have one in my garden. It's not as big. It doesn't smell.
Does it smell?
No.
No, so pretty and doesn't smell. Hold on.
I know.
This is
But look
beautiful.
At those long
Like a
spikes.
showpiece.
Yeah. So this is the Gino's Gem. Gino's Gem. Oops.
Oh my God, look at this Androbium. Because I'm linda.
Him and his cranberry and yellow.
I know. I see, and I don't even realize that I'm doing that. Well, that's fuchsia and yellow.
Oh, there you go. My sunglasses look like cranberry.
I'm moving
Oh
to.
my gosh, these are cute.
These are called microchips. Let me see. Let me see how well I'm doing with my dendrobium naming. Oh no, dendrobium green lantern.
Green
Dawn
lantern.
Nate with cruentum.
This is pretty. So pretty.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
That is pretty. That's a the sherry aid. I have that one. Dendrobium sherry aid.
You know more than we do.
It says fire wings.
I just know that.
Oh, wow, it looks a lot like my sherry aid in my garden. Fire wings. Nice.
sign.
Beautiful. And look at these pretty twinkles.
I love the minis.
So cute.
Look at little minis.
And the snowflakes.
Put
These
on
look like my
look on your
Kingianum.
Excuse me, how much your minis?
But oh, these are the Kingianums that I just bought. I don't know, all the names are different. This is a Dendrobium Kingianum that I just bought.
And it has
Yeah.
fragrance.
Yes. But why is the name different?
Unless my nose isn't working. These are the pink ones.
See you guys?
No, not
They
yet.
have
You know
a
what it is?
different
When it's
name.
cold, they don't
Yeah,
have
they
it.
don't. Yeah, they're.
When they go, they don't smell. I bet you by 1
I'm
o'clock.
very confused.
It's gonna warm up.
Very confused, huh? Oh, they have
Totally.
different names.
It's schizophrenic orchids. Today I'm a dendrobium. Tomorrow I'm a papilopapilla.
What are you drinking, Nelson?
I am drinking nitro. And you know me and caffeine.
You guys, why are we having so much fun today? So anyway, I just bought these, and they're called Dendrobium Kingianums.
I'm in love with these.
And look, mini snowflake.
Maybe that's
confused.
what they call street names or common names, and then the scientific name is what you're saying.
Very unique.
Not really. I'm taking it. No, I'm kidding.
Well, she's got 2 more spikes coming up.
No, it's really pretty. Thing is, I am getting a very big
So
purchase.
this is
so
bamboo.
I'm getting a Porsche. Bigger than that.
The what?
Porsche is bigger than that.
It's a medium, is that one?
Oh, this one's not a 911 Carrera 4S convertible.
No, I got that already.
Trade one in for a Taycan.
Oh my god. Are you talking orchids or cars?
We're talking cars.
I'm so confused. All right, guys. So this place is awesome. You know, it's a little pricey to come here because it's $25 entrance fee. But you can get so much out of just the whole visit and all the exhibits and just everything that they have to offer in this beautiful botanical garden. All right, guys, since I didn't make it out here on Saturday because I was preoccupied with my spring breakers at home, now I get to show you the displays because I've missed all of the beautiful blooms because everybody's almost all sold out. Crystal Smith is sold out, Smiley sold out, everybody is pretty much sold out. So at least I can see pretty flowers in here. Let's see where I'm gonna start from. So this one is, I don't know where this one is. Oh, this one's probably Crystal Smith. I can tell by the flowers, but let me just make sure. Yeah, I mean, can you tell who this is?
Oh, that's the same one that Carl Smith had.
Yeah, this is his Crystal Smith display. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Look how pretty this is.
Look at this, guys.
Oh my goodness. You see, we missed the blooms yesterday, but we get to see the pretty displays.
This is Chris.
Oh my gosh, you
RLC
guys.
Chris Tomaz Wars.
This smells amazing. Did you smell this?
No.
Oh my god. Amazing.
It has like when you burn a match, and it has like that after smell. Smell it. Tell me if you don't smell it.
No,
don't smell it?
I smell flowers.
What color do you see?
Look at this
That's
one. This one's gorgeous. Oh my gosh.
I'm telling you, they always have like the best. Oh, it smells really good.
Oh, look at this one. This is awesome. Are you guys getting the names in the background? Measure Vesiana. Look at this one, Nelson.
That's I was
Oh my
gravitating to this
god.
one. It's just, they're so pretty. These remind me of the
The Walkerianas.
Walkerian.
Oh, I'm sure it's Walkeriana, some type of Walkeriana.
This is
Look, there's the adorbs that you thought.
Measure. That's I think that's the adorbs. Or
We got Best in Show.
no, that's something else. Best in Show, guys. Yay! They got Best in Show. Vanda Alliance.
Let's move on to this one. I'm not sure who this one is. Smiley told me to come and see the her display. Here it is. Here's her display. Oh my gosh.
Of course, she has the pom-poms.
Look at this. She
You
goes,
know,
go
we
see
christened-
my display.
We christened these pom-poms.
With the name Pom Pom.
This is the Smiley or Smiley.
This is a smiley eye. Look how pretty. Oh, this is gorgeous.
You know, it's funny. I always think that I'm finally saying it right, and then Smiley, it's like, oh yeah, and then she repeats it, and it's completely different.
Dendrobium smiley. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Beautiful. And the anasmas. Oh my god, how gorgeous. Look at the anasmas. I would feel so bad putting like my best of the best on these displays.
Really?
Yeah, because you never know if somebody's gonna come out here and like pull a petal or something. And us smelling smelling all of them. Look at this vibrant orange.
I'm totally in love with this dendrobium.
Which one?
This one.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I really like it.
I wonder if I have something like this in my garden. But look how the flowers, how big they are. Look at that.
They're big and they're bright.
Beautiful.
Very bright. And what did she get best in showing what?
Dendrobium species
hybrid.
and
Of course
hybrids.
she is.
Look at this orange.
That is so awesome. So two of our favorite vendors got best in show in the category.
Yeah. What did Crystal Smith get for it?
They got best in show for hybrid.
Oh, here's another best in show, but this for Oncidiums.
This for Oncidiums, which I don't see Oncidiums. I don't see
Where are the Oncidiums here? Probably. These are all Dendrobiums.
Yeah.
That coffee is
Is the coffee kicking in?
I'm like singing and dancing.
Oh my goodness, it is a trip.
Look at this. This is fake. It's not real. It's a
No,
silk flower.
look how pretty.
And that's a Wiccanlayla orchid.
This is a Hawaiian Providence
Wow.
America. I have this one in my garden.
Try to say this.
Oh,
Rincolela.
RLC. Did I just say RLC, Hawaiian
RLC.
Providence America? Look how
This is
beautiful.
why everybody says RLC.
You know what? Mine's not as fuchsia. Mine's like more of a dark purple. It is gorgeous. It smells really good. Well, at least we got to see some pretty blooms for being here really late to an orchid show.
Right?
Nobody has blooms and they're
Lewis has stocks on these, like you have stocks on the violetta.
on the white cascading phals.
We have now like about 10, 15 of these. He's been buying so
Wow,
many.
they're
to put on
gorgeous.
the trees.
They are beautiful. All right,
what?
so this is the
I have this.
display. No, that's a different
Yo
cymbidium.
tengo esa, pero it's never been so much.
But is it that big?
Pretty big, yeah. It's almost that size.
Pam had this one in Boca.
See? Look at that.
Beautiful.
I think Bagnons has a couple of these in the back that are massive.
Love it.
Cymbidium.
I love it, you guys. So this is where they keep, where they do the displays here inside inside the Fairchild Botanical Gardens. And then I guess everybody helps with this centerpiece. How pretty.
You're more of a traditional kind of gal.
Yeah. Everybody kind of puts in some of their orchids in here and just decorates this area. That's beautiful. Alright guys, so these are the beautiful displays. And now we're gonna go outside. So pretty. Beautiful. Outside. Look at this spectacular cymbidium. Well, you know, now that I can grow them, I wonder who this is from.
You know what's great? You can narrate this. Go ahead.
What do you mean?
While I'm filming, you're narrating. It's perfect.
Oh, well, now that I can grow this, look at how beautiful. Look at this. Look at these colors, Nelson.
Oh, wow. They're so pretty. All the details. Yeah. Today has become a Spanglish. I don't know why my Spanglish today is like hardcore. I keep switching from English to Spanish. The Miami way.
So much beauty. All right, you guys remember last time I was here, there was a bunch of Vandas like this in bloom, and I wanted to do this in my garden, but I have to tell you, it is impossible. I don't know how they are able to do this, you guys. I tried. I even bought the bamboo sticks. I tried. So these must be like compact. And before they were all in bloom. Now they're not. None of them are in bloom now. But are they not feeding them enough?
They're not feeding
No.
them enough.
So there you go. Straight from the horse's mouth, Mr. Feeder. These are all like, look at this. You know, all these Vandas are donated, right? Whoop. Look at that. I don't know which one that is. But I really wanted to do this in my garden, and I was not successful at all. Super nice. So we're walking over to the butterfly gardens.
Thank you for coming. Would you like to take a little tour?
And the butterfly gardens and the rainforest. And we've got another drink with an orchid. Because we are here celebrating Nelson's 1 year.
Yes, 1 year.
1 year of YouTube. Woo! Cheers! Cheers! So we're walking to the butterflies.
Actually, we're walking away from it, but it's okay.
Are we? Are we walking away from the
Walking away from
butterflies?
It's over there. Let's go this way.
Oh my goodness. All right, so we are going towards a butterfly. Oh, look at all these Miss
Aren't
Joaquins.
these beautiful? Mine never
Oh
bloomed
my
though.
gosh.
I don't know why. I had one and it bloomed
wanna
the
do
first year
this.
and then it just died
This
off.
is something else that I want to do. It's like a wall of like the Miss Joaquin, which this is the actual name of them. There you go. I can never say that first name. Can you?
Miss.
No, it's a Miss Joaquin, but you see the first, the P-O-E? That's like a pafilale.
No, it's play.
Plefilale or something. A play.
It's just.
But this is so pretty. And look at the flowers. He says it's a French word. I don't know if it's a French. Is it a French word? That's the Miss Joaquins. So lots of the ideas that I get from my garden come from RF and Fairchild, because they do have like little sections of orchids everywhere.
I work here. I work here. I work in this place. We have a huge selection of palm trees. Actually, one of the largest collections of palm trees of any botanical garden in the world is here at Fairchild. Yes, we
There
have
you go.
many. We have, of course.
And he's sponsored by Fairchild?
I am sponsored by. I sponsor Fairchild.
Oh yeah, he sponsors Fairchild. Oh my gosh. And we're entering the butterfly section. All right, so this is not the butterfly. This is the rainforest. Nelson, this is a rainforest, right?
There's a rainforest, and then when we get to the other side, then the butterfly observatory is the building next to it. All right.
So here you'll find lots of like different trees. This reminds me, you know that I went to London. Did you ever see that episode when I went to London to Kew Gardens?
Yes, I did.
That was with my daughter in London and in Europe.
Show this for a second. I've noticed this in Florida. A lot of plants are getting this. I wonder if any of your viewers know about this.
What is that?
I think it's a fungus, but look, it peels right off and the leaf looks great underneath. My leaves are getting it, so I want to know what it is.
Your leaves are getting this at the
Yeah,
peel?
at the leaves, not my
Oh,
orchids.
Look at this.
Look, it doesn't really damage the leaf. But look,
What the heck is that? No, mine.
all
none of
my
mine have.
fruit trees have this. My avocados and mango trees. So I don't know what it is.
It's like black something. Ooh, look at this body.
It's gorgeous. Mine is not this big.
It's so spotty, so pretty. These are very expensive.
Those are very pretty leaves.
They
Yes,
are
they're beautiful.
and they're super
Did you say you
expensive.
have
Right?
one?
I have several, but they're not this big. I've been cutting it. Maybe that's why hasn't gotten this big. I keep doing cuttings and putting them around my yard. But they're so pretty. And what I love is this.
Oh wow, let me see.
The red, it has red underneath.
I think I saw one of these at Cohen that had for
Are they
like
hard to grow?
$180, $200.
What's that?
Are they hard to grow?
Well, here in Florida,
Everything.
yeah, everything grows. I have them in my yard and they just grow very
Oh my
easy.
goodness, this is
They like a lot of water.
So pretty.
And they like a lot of bright light, but not direct.
And then look at the maxillaria. Over there in bloom. Maxillaria tinifolia in bloom.
And look at that.
I have a huge one.
It's beautiful. Mine's not blooming yet though. Yours is blooming? Everybody's is blooming except for mine. Yours what?
Mine isn't either, but it's in full sun. But
Oh. Okay.
Mine has a bunch of buds, but it hasn't really opened yet.
Everybody here is comparing the Maxillaria tinifolia.
All about the MTs.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. This has turned out into such a nice field trip
Right?
for your anniversary.
What? Cheers. I'm going back to my roots, my Mexican roots.
So funny, you guys. So here they keep all of these exotic plants.
You know, I always look up
Look at that
because they always
calanthea.
have like these rare little species that they hang up. And you
what
find
is
like really cool stuff that almost looks like a tessellata type of orchid.
Oh, you know what? It's like a
Isn't it weird?
Vanda.
Right?
Yeah.
Or a Vanda, yeah.
Oh
But it
my
has-
gosh.
It has no leaves, it's just those long roots.
Wow. Yeah, you know what?
Why am I not recording?
Look up because they have beautiful things up here. He just realized he wasn't recording, you
I'm just
guys.
sightseeing.
So now you're gonna see it in Nelson's point of view. Did you guys notice Nelson's haircut? Oh my gosh, he's got a buzz cut now.
Yes.
Oh, man, we're having too much fun. Look at these. This is pretty.
For another shot. No, I'm kidding.
No.
Could you imagine? This is on one shot.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Oh, that's a pretty begonia. The one that you just...
This one right here?
No, this one. That's gorgeous. Look at the leaves on that.
I gotta get into plants.
By the way, guys, we entered the rainforest.
The rainforest.
The rainforest.
He's recording. He just realized he wasn't filming. So he brought out his camera.
I thought I was a tourist for a moment there. I'm like, oh, look at the pretty flowers.
Oh my gosh.
Look at
Look at this, is so beautiful. So the rainforest is right before you enter Butterfly World, the Butterfly Observatory. And look at Nun's Orchid right here. Nelson, look, they have a Nun's Orchid right here. What? What are we looking at? What are we looking at?
Look at those flowers. That's the tropical plant.
Oh, I have this one.
Yes.
I do, but it's tiny. It gets that
I've
big?
never seen them this big.
That's huge.
But do you see what they have? Look how reflective their lighting is. I've noticed that like rainforest and jungle plants, they like that huge light.
Look at the Nun's Orchid over here.
Oh, pretty.
Ah,
Growing straight out of the ground.
wow. That is gorgeous.
People are nuns orchid.
Okay, I'm on a mission.
You're gonna get nuns orchid now?
No, I have it,
Oh.
but
Oh,
it's
you want-
dying. I have it and it's dying. So I need to.
Look at where they have it. Look at the environment that they have it in.
I know, you guys. This is perfect. Oh, that is so beautiful.
Because in the park, you will get a lot of ideas of the type of lighting, the type of environment, the type of humidity.
They just got really busy.
Here they just have them in the ground, and they are blooming and thriving.
Wow, this is a different color one. You see how these flowers are different? Oh my god. I think that now I
That's
want
a
to buy.
bias. I think that's what they call it.
Well, mine's called a Fias, but it's called white.
Bias Torbor.
Torbor, Oktoberfest. Entering the butterfly sanctuary.
No, this is the philodendron.
Ah!
You get a bundle today.
Yeah, 2 for 1.
2 for 1.
She watches you. Do you mind?
No,
No, not at all.
I love your channel. I
Aww.
watched it last night, actually.
Thank you.
All the links to me. Your inspiration to me.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I used to be graphic
Perfect.
designer, too.
Yeah. Awesome. I did it for many years for bird eyes.
So if you are plant lovers, and little by little, the plants are like, you know, coming into my life. Look at this, how gorgeous. I mean, this is so pretty. And then there's this one. What did you say this was? Be careful with that. This is coming what? Look at that. Look how cute.
No, that she's making a statement in the walkway.
I need to get one. Wouldn't these look amazing in my garden? covering all of my
they call
orchids.
it a firm palm, I think.
Fern? Hey guys, every time I think I'm gonna film something, I bump into something else. Look at the dendrobiums for Mary, but now they have a different name.
I think you suffer from FOMO.
Do I? Why?
Fear of missing out on an orchid opportunity.
Oh, look at how beautiful. Mine are not in bloom. You see, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's the white variety. Ah, my goodness, you guys. People have the best of the best out. I wonder if all these orchids are donated. How beautiful. And this is a nusmum in front of me. So this is like a dendrobium tree. I mean, all this tree. Is covered in all of these beautiful dendrobiums, and they have also some orchids in baskets. How beautiful. This is the Dendrobium Lindley. Dendrobium Lindley, which I think they just changed their name. Look at that. So beautiful. This is $1 million orchid project.
So this is a huge endeavor. It's called the Million Orchid Project. It's reintroducing native orchids into the Miami-built environment. So if you've ever been to Lincoln Road or Coconut Grove or just around South Florida, a lot of the orchids you see now are from this program, right? So decades ago, people harvested the orchids illegally. There weren't orchids here, so we want to bring orchids back to Miami so we can all enjoy them, right? So what you see is the different colors, right? So these are different species. The little cheat sheet is behind there. So like you see a lot of green dots, right? The Encyclia tampensis. That's gonna be this orchid right here.
So I got my first Encyclia tampensis.
Look at the seeds, an orchid seed. See, this is the orchid pod right here, and all the little dust is the orchid seed. It looks like dust. Yeah, it's really hard to see.
Like dust.
It's like little dust
down there. Yeah, I see it.
And then you can look under the microscope to see what the orchid
let me see.
seed. Yeah. How long does it take to grow?
No, not that.
What?
That. Just look under the microscope.
Oh, the microscope.
Yeah, that's what's under the microscope. You can actually see it with a camera.
Could you?
Yeah. The camera will zoom into it. See? That's all the seeds.
Let me see it here.
Tampenses. Get it? Tampenses.
Sampenses, is that what the name is from? Wow, you guys. This is cool. I had never been in here. You see somebody in there like doing something? She's putting little, what are you putting, like just the names?
Yeah, so these, I'm transferring orchids because they clone. Well, this is the ghost orchid, the beloved ghost orchid of South Florida. The flower of it looks like a ghost. And yeah, so every few months you want to transfer the orchids into new containers, and you only want to keep them spaced out and like just try to keep a single orchid or to itself, and then over time a lot of them will clone, and then you want to transfer them again.
Nice.
And yeah, so when all the orchids will end up being transferred like around 6 times. They'll end up spending like around 2 years in the lab here. After probably like the 6th transfer or so, like they'll be large enough to like outgrow this container where they'll be brought to the greenhouse.
Wow. Do you have any large enough to see? These back here are large, right?
Yeah, but if you put them maybe on the shelves in the larger containers, some of them are like,
Some are large enough? Nice. Let's see the larger ones.
Help us determine. We have these little QR codes. So the first one will bring you to
Larger
the,
ones.
the Mayan Orchid webpage. But on the
This
back,
is
they have
so
an additional
interesting.
QR code so they can determine like the
So
plant
this is a $1
health
million
status, the growth
dollar
rates.
orchid project.
So that's helping us determine
Awesome.
which orchids grow best.
I've never been in here. Very interesting.
And many of our rules. They're not, obviously the government isn't afraid of butterflies. They're concerned about their very hungry caterpillars. They don't want them getting into our ecosystem, beginning to eat food plants that humans want, or beginning to eat the food plants our native butterfly caterpillars need, and having our native butterflies disappear. So we give them a good, safe home inside with plenty of food, and you can get to come and enjoy them for their average life of 3 weeks to a month. Our rules are really, really simple. We just ask you to stay on the pathway, don't step into the plants, and obviously we ask you not to touch the butterflies.
Do I open? Am I opening?
Wait till they open that door.
Oh, yeah. So the
because
butterflies
they
don't
go
come. Are we safe? Yeah, let's go. So we're gonna walk here.
Banded butterflies.
Banded butterflies.
Yeah, they attack you.
Wait, don't touch the
I have
door.
not opened. Oh my god, we're becoming like the.
There you go. Now we're in. Oh. So we've got butterflies everywhere.
So we
This is a butterfly
observatory.
observatory.
This is one of my favorite spots. Look at how beautiful. Favorite spots here in Fairchild Tropical Gardens, which is
Right now it's our dryer season, so it's not so much.
all the butterflies. And the butterflies here, by the way, are not
I don't see that many butterflies. Okay, there's one there. Pretty zebra colored one. Right there. Beautiful butterfly. So I'm walking through here, and if I don't show you sherry babies, it'll just not be in my character. So here you go, sherry babies growing everywhere, and I literally have 4%, so I'm gonna have to end it somewhere here soon.
Use the last 3% on me.
He wants to use the last 3% on him. But look at how beautiful, you guys. We're having such a good time here at Fairchild. So much to show you, but I'm telling you,
So much wind.
my battery capacity is not enough. We've seen some. We're waiting to go see the cattleyas. So maybe we'll end it with the cattleyas.
No, that was the cattleyas. They didn't have any open.
No, that was the cattleya section?
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
Nelson,
I'm
are
serious.
you kidding me?
You want to try it again?
No, yeah. This is a cattleya? How do you know?
Because they usually have them by the streams right here in the middle, and they didn't have any.
I want to see a cattleya sign.
There's a lot of nuns cap orchid,
Oh, yeah,
right?
there
Like
are.
this time, there's a lot of
Oh my
nuns
goodness, look at all these nuns orchids.
This is where they had the cattleyas last year.
All
You see them
right.
up there on the bark? Those are all
Oh, is that?
cattleyas,
And they're
yeah.
not in bloom?
Mm-mm. Look on the tree.
All right, so no cattleyas here, but I'm gonna end it right here because we've had such a great time celebrating Nelson's 1 year. It's been so nice. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed our Fairchild adventure. I am literally running out of battery, but we're gonna end it right here. We had a good time. Happy 1 year to you.
Thank you.
Cheers. We're gonna have one more drink to celebrate his 1 year.
Mojitos.
It'll be probably on his video, on his channel. So thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed our Fairchild adventure and all of the orchids that they had to offer. And I'll see you guys in my next video.
Bye, guys.
Mwah. Bye.